Before we start this episode, we have to tell you that this episode is brought to you by Alpha Progression, a rising star in the fitness scene. Alpha Progression creates intuitive, science-based training plans for muscle gains using input from personal trainers and competitive bodybuilders.
Alpha Progression's plans are generated from scratch and based on the user's needs. No matter what muscle you want to focus on, analyze post-performances or past performances to give recommendations for weights and reps.
Customers get 20% off their first payment using the link alphaprogression.com/P4K.
Welcome back to another episode, the Thanksgiving episode of the Play for Keeps podcast. What you heard at the beginning, hey, we up. We up, nigga.
Play cash machine.
Right here is
Ah, man, you know, first of many, I guess.
Man,
But,
shit.
like I said, welcome to the show. We kind of did things out of order, but just because you saw what we did in the beginning of this episode, that don't stop you from
donation.
that. Don't ever stop you from doing that.
Nothing will ever stop that. You can always donate, no matter what.
Donation.
Come on down.
Can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that.
Broke is a little reach right now, but
Yeah, you might have to just say you got the power to change that.
you got the power to change this. I can't eat. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna lie. It's a very thankful podcast, and because I'm thankful, we can't even use the.
We do not care.
Because I care about
A lot of things.
a lot of things, and I'm thankful for a lot of things. We got a lot
I'm
of
thankful
things.
for Alpha Progression.
I'm thankful for Alpha Progression. Alpha Progression saved my life.
Man.
Like shit, you know, it can save yours too. That link gonna be below. There's a whole lot of bullshit in the description. He's gonna be mad if he's like, I don't know what to click. Hey,
Click all of it. You don't even matter.
share it too, nigga. Let's get right into it, man. A fat
Wait,
nigga
hold
that
on,
needs
hold
to
on,
get
hold on.
traded. Oh, all right.
I just have to say, have you seen Jay Leno?
Oh yeah, yes.
I saw that. I saw it recently, bro.
That nigga's a liar.
They said he fell down the cliff, bro.
No,
I don't know, bro.
Whatever money you owe, nigga. Whatever, bro. Pay them niggas back.
Like somebody, because like I think somebody like released a report or whatever, or like saying like, oh, he was at this hotel because of he was performing right across the street from it, and he wanted to go to eat somewhere, so he cut across. Like they like mapped out like the hill or whatever and everything. They said he fell, but I was just like, bro,
That nigga is at that. That's the Hampton Inn. Nigga, I can go to the Hampton Inn.
Jay Leno's like legitimately worth like $1 billion, bro, and like
Yeah, zoom in on this. Yeah, like full screen this.
Black and blue. His eyes,
Pause it right there.
hold on, let me go back.
face is black and blue.
Now, when I feel like somebody gets tumbled down a hill,
It's just on
I
one
feel
side.
like the bruises are kind of equally distributed. This just seems like that hill had hands and was attacking your eye, nigga.
It's just one side of his face. That's why I'm confused. I'm like, what did he looked like Mojo Jojo when he got beat up and got like the brains out of it.
Jay Leno, you cannot fool me. You cannot fool me, bro. And you got an eye patch. I think this was
The eye patch made it so much worse.
This was intentional. Jay Leno purposely went to this camera. They spotted him, but he intentionally went to this camera just to let the ops know, hey,
Like, I wouldn't have known.
niggas
Like,
know I'm injured, bro.
if I have a camera, I wouldn't have known that's Jay Leno because I'd be like, why is Jay like who is this man walking around with his ass beat, bro? I wouldn't think it's Jay Leno.
I think it's a whole plot twist. Niggas out here talking about that niggas chased him down. Jay Leno chased this camera down. He's like, hey, wait, hey, I'm Jay Leno. Hey, look, I fell down some shit. That nigga needs help, bro. He need help, bro. He in debt, bro.
And he like 70 something, bro.
Owns hella cars.
No, like he's like legitimately like almost a billionaire. Like Jay Leno's rich. That's why I'm just like, what? You shouldn't be getting beat up, bro, if you're that rich.
Yeah, that's why like the Hampton Inn makes 0 sense, bro. You not finna fool me. It's the fucking Hampton Inn.
And you shouldn't be falling down though. After age like 60, like you shouldn't be falling down nowhere. Like he already don't got that much time left. You gotta be thinking smarter than that, bro. You gotta know if you fall, it might be your last step. Like,
oh God, like you got it. And he not no life alert ass nigga either. So it's just, yeah, man.
Like who saw him on the ground? Because like there's no way you just like at 74 or whatever. There's no way you fall like that and you just get up and you walk away like normally to get help. Like he had to be like calling on the ground, like help me, please. Like I don't know. I just need to.
Nah, you probably got up.
Or if he fell, that is, if he fell. But
nigga, that's the problem. They beat his ass up. And they picked him back up and shoved him out the fucking Hampton Inn. You was at that Hampton Inn for all the wrong reasons.
And they said, like, I think like last year, like 2 years ago, his car mysteriously caught fire or something like that. So it was just,
all right, man.
It's a lot going on with Jay Leno.
This is his second falling.
Second falling?
Yeah, like I remember he fell somewhere else like a couple years back. That's why I'm like, bro, this is not with the falls, bro. Like you getting your ass beat. They beating your ass.
I just had to talk about that because it came to my mind. And I was just like, dang. Or it came to my attention. I saw it. And I'm just like, nah, somebody beat his ass.
That's so.
It's just like, what did he do to make them niggas that mad, bro?
The whole industry is bad. Like I follow this one Twitter account where it's just like every post that's like aged like horribly bad or like aged like milk. I'm trying to find it. I couldn't find it, but there was one where like Ellen DeGeneres had them. I guess all those little kids were like bald. So I'm assuming that they were going through chemo or whatever. And she was trying to do something. And she's like, Diddy, come out here. And Diddy came out. Niggas was screaming and applauded this nigga. All these chemo kids came rushing to him. I was like, how are y'all excited for this? Y'all don't know.
I don't think there's no stage in my life where I would have been excited to meet Diddy. Like
there's no, like, I don't think there's ever a time where I'll be fanning over Diddy.
It's just Diddy, bro. Like he was famous when we were kids and all that, but like he wasn't like famous as he was in the 90s, bro. We just knew him as Diddy, bro.
I knew that
he made the band. Oh, okay, like
I knew the nigga as a rock nigga. I didn't know.
Like, I don't give a fuck about Diddy, bro.
I didn't know his impact like that for real. And these chemo white kids, God bless their hearts. How is that important to y'all? Like, y'all rushed to see that nigga Diddy is crazy. It's crazy, and it makes it even more crazy that Ellen don't even live in America no more.
Yeah, but Ellen's also Diddy a bad person. Ellen a bad person too. Maybe not as bad as Diddy, but like there's probably some weird stuff about her. I don't put nothing past these people, bro.
I don't know that. I don't know if she's not worse than Diddy.
Exactly. I don't put nothing past these people.
Oh God. Speaking of people, we just not gonna gloss over. We're not gonna gloss over Zion. It's getting horrendous around here.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to talk about regarding Zion, but I don't know. Like, should we start with the image we saw or the news we heard?
Image.
All right. Well, Zion Williamson, there's a lot going on with Zion, but he got a new tattoo. I sent him that video and I was like, I have nothing to say. I don't know what to say. But he got a new tattoo of a demon that covers his entire back.
Yeah, I think it says Mount Zion on top.
I know he been had that though.
I thought that was a part of it.
Nah, but still, it's just like
I haven't been a fan of any of his tattoos that he's put on his body. Actually,
Zion has made some questionable off field decisions. Why is there food in this
What?
video? Why is there food in this video? Zion's made a lot of questionable off the court and on the court decisions, honestly. But
God damn.
But
And
anyway,
talking about that nigga's stomach too.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve this. Maybe he does. I don't know. But now for the news we heard about Zion.
Wait, before you talk about that news, just wanted to. This been circulating. Zion fueled by Naruto, escorts, and gumbo. This is 39-year-old LeBron, and that's 24-year-old Zion looking like me.
That's mean. Having this bookmark is crazy. Having this bookmark is that's even meaner. That's even meaner. Having this bookmark is crazy.
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of things going on, and with that being said, it's time to unbookmark. It's time to get this shit off my fucking screen.
Yeah, but moving on to the news we heard about Zion, though.
Yeah,
he has recently. I'm not really sure who initiated the split, but
Zion did.
Okay, yeah, Zion. He split with his agent, the agency CAA. I don't really know. I mean, I don't even know what CAA stands for, but I know they're one of the bigger, at least like creative something. But I know they're one of the
creative arts agency, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I think that sounds right. Mm-hmm. But CAA is one of the bigger like sports management, sports agencies or really just on the planet, honestly, and they're super popular and all that because they're big and everything. But Zion, he recently split from them, and his two main factors for the split are his recent contract situation and the agency's failure to land him in New York. Because since Zion was drafted, there's always been rumors that he's wanted to go to New York. And when he plays in New York, and they always give him like press conference, he's always like, "Man, there's nothing like playing in Madison Square Garden. I just love it here," and blah blah blah, just all that stuff. And it just feels very interesting, especially for Zion right now, because he's been going through injuries really his whole career. But right now he has a hamstring injury, and there's no timetable on his return. So this is just a strange decision by him if the split was in fact initiated by him. And I just don't on we say he made questionable off-court decisions in regards to the tattoo because it was funny, but like even just regards to this, it's weird because this is not the time to be doing stuff like this, don't you think?
It's not the time to be doing anything like this, especially the way your contract is laid out. The rest of your contract is not guaranteed due to the clauses that were put on there based off of how many games you needed to play. Now, granted, last year you played 70. So that one was that was a saving grace. But the only out of your 4 years of your contract, of that big ass contract, New Orleans can get out of that pretty scot-free. After that initial first year, these next 3 years, ain't no guarantee you finna get that money.
Yeah.
So cutting ties with your agency. So now apparently I know that he has another agency in place already.
That's not surprising. That's not surprising.
But I think by the league rules, you can't change. Like there has to be like a 15-day waiting period before you can initially put it on the books who your new agency is. So we'll hear who the new agency is shortly. Now if it ends up being Clutch Sports, that'd be fucking funny. But
Clutch gonna get him the money regardless. So that's how Clutch work. I'm not gonna hold you.
Clutch gonna find a fucking one.
That's just Rich Paul.
Niggas. Unless your name is Nerlens Noel, they gonna do right by your ass. You feel me? They gonna do right by your ass. So we'll see who that is. But CAA has some decent people on there.
Yeah. I
think Devin Booker's on there. If I'm not mistaken, Devin Booker, Karl Anthony Towns. So there's a few Kentucky niggas on here. I'm trying to remember. some random. There's a couple random ones. I think Desmond Bain was on there too. But there's it's a nice collection of group.
Yeah,
that's on there. But as far as Zion in general has been making questionable decisions off the court, on the court. We can't Mariah. You know what I mean? Like there's the list goes on. So am I surprised? Am I really surprised? When are we gonna give it up, bro? Like when are we gonna give up and just say, hey, it's just not gonna be Zion's never gonna be the Duke Zion that.
But it's hard to give up on Zion because when he does play, he looks excuse me, when he does play, he looks insane. Like he's like sort of like everything maybe not everything, but because his expectations were unsustainably high. But he looks like 90% of those expectations. He looks amazing when he plays, but it's just he don't be on the court. And I mean, they always say best ability is availability, but it's hard to give up on somebody like Zion because he's just that good.
I bet they said the same thing with Joel Embiid, huh? They used them same words, huh?
And they haven't given up on Joel Embiid either, so
they should.
Yeah. But I mean, we say that a lot on this show. So.
Nah, I like this is off the dome, just like the rest of this podcast. But this gonna sound nasty. But you think it's on purpose a little bit?
What, Zion?
Yeah, you did this on purpose. Like, do you think he gonna have this many like lingering injury issues if he was to get traded to New York by chance? Like, if he goes somewhere, I agree that hamstring thing that happened in the play-in, that's real.
Yeah, the hamstring is real.
Injuries are real.
Yeah,
but him like being able to take care of his body and like do the necessary work to stay in tip-top shape where we don't see fat nigga photos of you. Do you think? I don't know. Like, you know, like if you were in New York, I feel like I would just see the best version of Zion weight-wise. Now, if an injury happens, it happens.
Of course. But
I feel like this is only a problem that New York is going to have to deal with. I feel like if he goes to New York, I feel like we're not going to have these kind of issues. That's just me, but I don't know.
I think a lot of his injuries, they sort of contribute to the weight because it's hard to work out on his hamstring's not torn, but it's like pulled or something. I'm not entirely sure. Like a hamstring strain or something. It's hard to like do cardio. It's hard to lose weight when you have all those injuries because a lot of his injuries is lower body stuff and you can't really move like that. So you just got to sit down and wait. And I know, of course, diet is a thing that will help you lose weight and all that, but it's New Orleans, bro. I'm not going to hold you. It's New Orleans. But then you say, if it be the same in New York, or they say I've been in New York. I ain't really like the food like that, but they say New York has good food as well. So I don't even know if that would make that much of a difference, if anything. So I don't know. It's just Zion is just he's just like a
who the head coach over there for Pelicans.
I don't know.
I think it's Willie Green. Maybe
it's still Willie Green.
I think it's Willie Green.
It's still Willie Green. I'm gonna look it up right now. Is it still him?
Because I don't remember them having like a firing yet.
Yeah, the head coach. Yeah, no, it's still Willie Green. Oh, I didn't know he was still head coach.
There's so much shit going on over there. Yeah,
I thought he had been fired, but no, it's still Willie Green. Yeah.
I think Alvin Gentry was before him.
Yeah,
and then it's been Willie Green ever since. But as far like Zion just keeps like he keeps cutting ties. Like he cut ties with CAA. I think a couple years ago he cut ties with his first trainer, if I'm not mistaken. So he's been cutting ties with certain people, and it's just like, yo, at some point the ownership got to be on you.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you get injured, and yes, there are certain lower body injuries that are going to keep you from exerting what it is. But at this point, it is the food. Why was there food in the video?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, at some point, it's the food, bro.
I don't know. I feel like
it doesn't even make sense for the food to be in the video.
I just feel like I have a hard time believing like this professional athlete can't handle like diet, you know? Like That's why I feel like really reluctant to just place everything on the food, bro. Because it's just you're a professional athlete, bro. You can't. You feel me? Like it
No,
just
like
feels.
the ownership is on him.
Yeah, but it's just like you're a professional
must-
athlete. You can't control yourself around food.
He must have his portion control his portions must be like out of this fucking world. Because the problem is like in the summer, he'll hit you with the fucking Ben Simmons,
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony.
You can't believe nothing no athlete does in the summer. In their offseason, you can't believe none of that.
Zion looking mad slim. He looking mad 2 days. And then he gets into the regular season. Same thing over and over. This nigga has the hibernation bear belly. And I'm like, fuck. God damn. like how did we get here? How did we get here? Because how are you gaining so much weight? How are you gaining so much weight? Like in the span of these couple months. I know you're not supposed to be moving, but damn, you're not doing no kind of exercises.
I don't know, bro. It's just not. I still think he can be good, but it's very tough, bro. It's very, and he's already at that age. He's already at 24, so maybe this is just how he's gonna be. But
He's 24, bro. He's 24. He's officially 24.
Gosh,
He's already gone. He's already at his rookie extension had to be compromised.
Yeah,
and they were right for doing so because nothing has changed. I don't know what it is. There was an account. It was funny. There was a Rockets account like 2 years ago that was just like because Zion was like going through the same Zion shit and people were ready to give up on him. And he was like, this is a hot take that I'm standing on. I wouldn't even trade Şengün straight up for that nigga. Everybody was cooking that. Everybody was cooking that. Like, are you fucking insane? Who the fuck do you think this nigga is?
He wasn't wrong. He was just early.
He was just early. Because I'm telling you right now, get that nigga away from me.
Like a healthy Zion is definitely better than Şengün, but there's never a healthy Zion.
You will never get it. And you don't get better with age.
Unless you're Norm Powell.
Yeah, that's
that's
definitely an anomaly. But like I'm imagining like Zion at 30. That feels horrendous.
No. Especially if he can't, unless he gets his weight in order, his acting order, or whatever, his injuries in order, it's just gonna get well. Because like you think about before we move on from this topic, think about like Embiid or whatever. Because Embiid was great when he was younger, but he's always injured, and now he's in his 30s, and the injuries are just continuing to mount, even more serious. Because now he's not even playing back to backs. He has like I think he's out right now with like knee swelling because there's like fluid in his knees or stuff. Like his injuries aren't gonna get better. So it's just damn.
Yeah, I mean, look, if he never gets his weight under control, his ceiling will just be Julius Randle at that point.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's your ceiling.
Not horrible because Julius Randle's.
No, that's horrible for Zion because of
that
we had for him. Both played in New Orleans. Apparently, he kept it under control. Fuck.
Because Julius Randle's not even fat no more. Honestly, shoot, he's not.
Come on, bro. Maybe it's that. Is it therapy? Does he need therapy? Like, I'm trying to figure this one out. This don't make no sense.
All black men need therapy. We go through a lot, bro.
But is it working though? For him.
I don't know if he's in it. But one person who does need therapy though is Kendrick Lamar. Because he's an insane human being. He's a mentally ill person. He's a mentally ill human being, bro.
Nah, man.
He's not a normal human being, bro. If y'all didn't know, Kendrick Lamar dropped the album called what's it called? GNX. It's a good album. I enjoyed it. But he's a mentally ill person who can just rap really good, bro.
He is not.
He belongs in an insane asylum.
He is not well. What he did on that album, man, the way I'm abusing the hell out of TV off.
When I heard him on that song he yelled mustard, and he yelled like Mustard is DJ Mustard's name. You know DJ Mustard, his real name is Dijon. That's why he's DJ Mustard.
I did hear about that.
That
is crazy.
That's an insane name by his parents, but he yelled mustard on that song. He yelled the word mustard and held it for like 7 seconds. When I heard that, I started. I had to stop the song. I started laughing. There are actual tears in my I was crying, bro. I couldn't breathe because that was the funniest shit I ever heard in my fucking life.
Now I was somebody that listened to that album a little bit later in the day, so I saw like a whole bunch of mustard like yelling. Like I didn't hear it, but like I saw tweets and everything, and I was like, once I get to work, I'll listen to it. I'm like 5-6 tracks in. I'm like, I haven't really heard that mustard thing, niggas. What's the mustard thing? Like, am I bugging? In the middle of that song, I'm like, oh.
It came in the middle of the song, bro.
It was a straight beat switch up, and I was already vibing. I'm like, hold on, nigga. There's another one. This soldier ass beat. Almost ready to salute my fucking screen. And I hear mustard. Yeah, that gotta be his new producer tag.
I think there's like a video of him like walking or whatever, and somebody started yelling mustard at him, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I would hate that." That's
gonna catch on like wildfire. He gonna go to like random concerts when he's like doing shit. Whole crowd finna mustard. That shit finna go crazy.
That's tough for him to like at concerts, but like in normal life, like if I'm shopping at Walmart, if I'm at Target, and just hear mustard, somebody yelling mustard, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
That's not even a good sauce for real. Like I don't
like mustard.
I don't even use mustard on anything.
No, yeah, I don't like mustard. Actually, I don't like mustard.
Like maybe honey mustard. If like there's no other available sauces in my area to dip my chicken strips in. But
I do dry chicken strips before mustard. I really don't like mustard actually.
I was talking about honey mustard, but not.
I don't like straight mustard either.
Yo, dipping chicken strips in straight mustard is insane.
I don't like any form of mustard. Not gonna hold you.
I'm not a fan. I mean, I like what mustard does to like, because you need the mustard for, putting a brisket on and all.
Okay, yeah. Like in that capacity, yes, it's fine. But
yeah, but like using it to actually
wanting it as like the actual flavor on something, no, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. There's a list of things I'm eating before mustard. But shout out to mustard. It'll probably get old, but he gonna have to rock with it.
Yeah, he did this.
He made that sandwich.
He should never made that beat. He shouldn't give him that beat.
That was a hard ass beat. Yeah, both beats actually.
Yeah, no. What's your favorite song on that hoe?
TVR.
That's true.
TVR was my favorite because I was a fan of the beat switch up and that second side of the beat. I'm like, my goodness, hold on, nigga. Like, I couldn't even bob my head because the nigga was just going crazy. I like that one. I liked what's that other one?
I feel like I liked all of them. I'm not gonna hold you.
I like all of them. Luther threw me the fuck off. I was like, oh, hold on, nigga. I ain't know you gonna put Luther Vandross in this bitch. When
I heard this, I was like,
oh. and then I had like mad flashbacks of just like hard times during that other song that I forgot what I deserve it all. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I do. I do, bitch ass nigga. I do, nigga.
Oh man.
Yeah, this podcast deserves it all, bitch nigga. Like I was ready. I was ready. Like, and then like the whacked on mirrors or waxed on mirror, whatever the fuck. Like that was cool just for like me to like get information. But that's not something I'm just going back to just listen to all the time. Like it's cool. But I mean, there's other things I'm gonna do.
I like that reincarnated song because he took that Tupac. I like that Tupac song in general. So like I heard the beat, and I was like, oh shoot. And he started rapping on that, and I was like, oh damn. But yeah, I like that song.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, I
like all of it. I think it's insane though.
I don't think there's a song I disliked. I just think there's songs I like more than others for sure. I just
need to hear this. I need to hear this live. I'm going like I went to like the last tour he had and it was amazing. So I need to hear this one. I have to go to that tour.
Yeah. Yeah, Man at the Garden was the one I fucked with. Squabble Up was cool too. I like that one too. Yeah. SZA. Yeah, some of these need to get played. A couple of these need to get played on what you call it? Super Bowl.
Oh no, yeah, he for sure playing like the Super Bowl.
Bro, say turn the TV off on the Super. Man.
He doing that one at the Super Bowl. He for sure doing what else? Squabble Up.
Oh yeah, Squabble was going crazy. He gonna use TV off as his. He's gonna use TV off as an excuse not to use They Not Like Us.
No, he's for sure doing Not Like Us. I feel like he's gonna like end on Not Like Us or something like that. They're gonna be like TV off because I seen somebody they put like Not Like Us on the TV off beat. That was crazy.
I did see that.
That was crazy. If low key like if Not Like Us had that TV off beat, we might need to edit this out. When I say
wait.
Like Drake would have shot himself, bro. That nigga would have himself. Like, especially with the beat switch. Like, cause like when in the video I heard where they like switch the beat, like where they like replace Not Like Us with, or they put Not Like Us on the TV off beat. Like when he got to the Atlanta part, it was at the beat switch, and I was like, damn, if Drake heard this with that, he would have shot himself in the face.
I'm Sam. Shot himself in the face is crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. I'm imagining this nigga teary-eyed too. The crowd saying A minor at the Super Bowl. I
don't think we're gonna be able to hear that in the first place. Well, what? I mean, he's probably gonna have dancers and stuff. Because you know the Super Bowl is only for the super rich people that can afford it. It's not like real fans who are gonna be there. That's how all Super Bowls are now.
Okay.
So I'm saying it's gonna be a bunch of rich white people. You think they know A minor?
Yes. Everybody knows They Not Like Us.
No, they don't. When you say everybody, I think like my mom doesn't know that song. Like when something like Universal, I assume my mom knows it. If my mom don't know it, then it's not that everybody knows it thing. Like my mom probably don't know who Kendrick Lamar is.
That's okay.
I'm just saying, bro.
Okay, look. I get it. He not Beyonce, I guess. But
yeah.
There's gonna be enough people. He not gonna be the only nigga saying A minor.
That's true. He probably not gonna say. He gonna let because he's for sure gonna have like a group of dancers with him. Yeah, he's gonna have like a group of dancers or whatever with him, like they always do. So they're probably gonna say it, and it's gonna go crazy.
It is. It's just funny. Like I'm not disagreeing that it won't be funny. I'm just trying to conceptualize, and I overuse that word a lot. But I'm just trying to like really just get my mind around that song being played at the Super Bowl. But if it does, I encourage it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that I disagree with it. I'm just saying.
No, I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying.
The times have changed from Colin Kaepernick taking a knee to A minor. It's a crazy gap. Huge depth.
There's been a lot going on. But another thing that's funny and has been going on though, or I guess it's not funny to people it's been happening to. It's hilarious to me. A whole bunch of NFL players and NBA players have been getting robbed. And I'm laughing. That shouldn't be funny.
You laugh.
Yes, bro, because what the hell are y'all doing? Why are y'all getting robbed? But I believe it was in the NFL, I know Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, both their cribs got robbed. And then in the NBA, it was Bobby Portis and somebody else. I don't remember who that other person was, but their homes also got broken into and robbed. And this happened, and it's an increasing thing that's happening. So that both the NBA and the NFL, they've been circulating memos urging players to consider like getting guard dogs and updating their alarms and vetting who they have, like doing contracting work in their cribs and all that. And like, I'm not gonna lie, it's sort of funny, bro. It's sort of funny.
You can't like when it comes to like Travis Kelce and Pat Mahomes, you can't convince me that like shit like that is not like an inside job. That's not like no random ass nigga just scoping a house and being like, yeah, I'm gonna choose this house right here.
Because I remember on that, what was it was it quarterback? Yeah, that quarterback show on Netflix when they were like building Mahomes' house and stuff. Like that's not the house you just secretly wander into. Like
yeah, like
that's a fortress. That's a mansion. So or if you see that house, you already know it's probably a football player's home. It's probably not that hard to figure out. It's Mahomes' crib and stuff, but that has to be an inside thing because you can't just. I know they got high tech security at that house. So
at worst, well, at best, it's the it's that house party that house party movie that LeBron James was in, and them niggas were like fake cleaning just to go steal some shit. Worst case scenario, it's just Jackson Mahomes. You know, like it's either one or the other. Because you can't tell me that it's a nigga like me and you just scoping it out. No, we're not getting that far.
I don't think. I was gonna be like, I don't think Jackson Mahomes would rob his brother, but he's done a lot of he's done a lot of questionable things.
And then I'm mad because the nigga 6'5" or something. Nigga taller than Pat. You supposed to be a nigga. He was supposed to be hooping with the Lakers, nigga.
He could have been Pat's number 1 wide receiver. He could have. He's the X receiver the Chiefs have needed until they got D-Hop, bro.
He was an X factor, and you can't even blame TikTok because Juju was in that. Juju was there.
Yeah,
he won a ring with them. So,
but like, all you athletes, if you just so happen to stumble across this podcast, tighten up, bro. Tighten up,
bro, and get the fuck out the Midwest, bro. I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on in the Midwest.
Yeah,
robbed in the Midwest,
in Milwaukee and Kent. Like, what is going on? But
yeah, Chicago. I ain't forget about you either. Shout out to the Bears, nigga. Yuck.
I still can't believe it. Somebody like robbed the. I don't think they ever found out who robbed like the Bears stadium. I don't think they ever figured that out.
All this shit in the Midwest is an inside job, nigga.
Still, bro, like you $1 billion organization, you can't figure out who robbed you.
They can't even.
And they robbed the damn team, bro.
They can't even fire their head coach in time. Them niggas.
You're not wrong. Never mind. You got me there.
Is Eberflus still there?
Unfortunately, he should have. It's like we all knew he was a bad coach, but whatever, bro. They're just wasting a year. Caleb Williams. Who cares? You know, it's the Bears.
Nigga said it's just Caleb.
Yeah, they clearly don't care about their quarterbacks and everything they do, so it don't even matter for real.
Damn, I did see the shit that you saw. Speaking of quarterbacks, I did see what you saw. And you sent me that Woody Johnson thing that happened where like the helicopter came down.
Oh yeah,
practice, and they both joking like, "Hey, yo, like if I get pulled off the field, it was an honor serving this great team or whatever." They laughing about it the whole time. That's exactly what happened. They pulled that nigga off and got fired immediately or shortly thereafter. I would tell the Jets to tighten up, but screws is loose. You know what I mean?
The Jets don't deserve it. The Jets and the Giants, all the New York teams deserve everything bad that comes to them. All the New York football teams, the basketball I don't really care about. They haven't done nothing too great. Or the Knicks. James Dolan deserves bad things that happen to him because he's a bad owner. But other than that, I think it should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, Brooklyn already. No, Brooklyn deserves that shit too.
But nobody cared about Brooklyn though.
Yeah, because Katie and Kyrie left, but we ain't forget how y'all niggas was doing nasty things back then, bro.
Y'all, they did hold Kyrie really bad for no reason.
That nigga, fuck all of them niggas. Actually,
New York is a bad place. Never mind. And Zion still want to go.
He's not a good decision maker.
Yeah, we figured that out. So that explains absolutely everything. So never mind that. Never mind.
Y'all deserve everything that's owed to y'all.
Goodness gracious.
All I got to do is just look back into the past like 2-3 years. Like, oh no, you're not off the hook either. What's that guy's name? Is the Asian man?
The owner of the
Nets.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Why are you trying to say Masai Ujiri? That is the Toronto Raptors.
He's not Asian.
He's not Asian either. I forgot that nigga's name. Josiah.
Oh yeah, Josiah.
Josiah. Yeah. Shout out. Well, not shout out to him, but yeah, that was a crazy. That unlocked a core memory. I forgot all about Kyrie.
Kyrie been through a lot, bro.
Kyrie and them religious Omega Sci-Fi members that call themselves the Black Israelites with the purple and gold, and them Jewish people that was sitting front row, and all them goddamn games. Post that.
Bro, there's no reason that should have ended the way it did, bro.
That was so crazy. Nah, that's something that should have been studied because that's fucking crazy. That's insane.
The downfall of the Nets is insane, but
yeah.
Speaking of downfalls, watch the segue. It's been a whole lot of upsets in college football.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
And I know we ain't talking about college football in a minute because it hasn't. We've been busy talking about other stuff. We've had more pressing news to get to, but just to go through some of the upsets that happened. OU stomped out Alabama, and Oklahoma is not a good team, but they stomped out Alabama 24-3. Alabama was ranked number 7. They shouldn't be ranked number 7 no more.
They shouldn't be a single digit for the rest of the time.
Yeah, no, it's too late for that. Auburn upset A&M in double or quadruple overtime.
Yeah.
They beat them 43-41. Who else lost? There were some other upsets earlier in the season that we just didn't talk about. But this all of this or Arizona State, they upset BYU in a crazy game. Kansas beat Colorado, and Kansas was unranked. Colorado was number 16. It's been like a year of upsets, and I guess that's a result of NIL changing the landscape.
I mean, we always had upsets in general.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a lot more the top 10 or a lot more of the teams we consider who are like the upper echelon of teams are getting upset. And at least more than I've noticed in recent years. Because think Alabama.
No.
They have 3 losses this year. That's never happened. Or I mean, it's happened, but it's been. Actually, I don't even remember the last time that happened. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because Nick Saban don't play that shit. Nick Saban don't play that shit. It don't even matter. But first of all, I think it's a combination of if you want to say NIL, okay, I guess. Like I'm not gonna put too much on NIL completely. A lot of this is why the fuck was Alabama ranked that goddamn high to begin with? Ain't these the same niggas that lost to Vanderbilt? Why the fuck were you ever past the top 10 after that? Ever? Why you lost to Vanderbilt, nigga? Vanderbilt.
It's a lot of teams. Really, like college football, they went to this whole playoff format so they can, we got to get the right team to be the national champion and all that. Because like it used to be the BCS in that whole, they did like some mathematical formula to figure out who the top 2 teams and all that. But like, and people were unsatisfied with that result. And now they did this playoff. But the playoffs, the seeding, it's still decided by like a group of people. So no matter what, people are going to be unsatisfied with the result. I feel like they just did all this to end up exactly where they would have been before. Like, the rankings are always like, they give quote unquote prestige colleges like Alabama and stuff like that. Like, they're Alabama. They should be ranked high, which is why they still end up being number 7 despite having 2 losses. And one of those losses being the Vanderbilt. Like you have Georgia's a good team, but I'm not really convinced about them. I'm not really convinced about Texas either, although they still have a good record. I'm not convinced about Oregon. It's just like the top teams, like none of them appear to be as good as they want us to see.
I mean, all this really has done is made the regular season a little bit less important as it used to be. Like it's still important. But back in the day, that Vanderbilt loss would have got. Hey.
Oh yeah, no, Vanderbilt would have never. They're out to play out of everything.
You're done, nigga. And I guess in a way it's a blessing and a curse because in one hand you can say that loss to Vanderbilt, all of a sudden you just start seeing mad red shirt ass niggas, or you start seeing mad niggas just say have the PR post on their screen like thank you fans whatever. I'm going into the portal or draft very early. Like that can really tank a season. So on one side, it's like, oh, okay, like you can still make these losses up. But on the other hand, it's like, okay, well, if you have this one loss, you're still not out of it because there's 12 spots now. So it's a push and pull. This year, even with all the excitement, I just haven't really just been involved in college football like I normally have been. And then I don't know the reason because they do have
like something feels different about the season. I just can't put my finger on it.
Yeah, because you have a nigga like Genty that's like amazing. You have Travis Hunter doing great things and Shadur Sanders having his style of play.
Cam Ward's amazing.
Cam Ward is great. Like you have different things that you can go about by doing certain shit.
Like there's college football has too many teams, so there's something for everybody.
Yeah, it's just something about like this regular, and maybe at first I used to blame it on maybe it's just like my personal alma mater is just ass.
We don't have to talk about that.
You know what I mean? Like maybe it's just like okay, like that just really got me out of it. But damn, like I'm just like, and it's crazy because like the only games that I've been like intently watching is like whenever UT is on and Arch Manning is playing. That's the only time I'll be watching like college football like intently. I be missing the Colorado games too. I'm like, damn, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing, but it's just not hitting the same. But I already know the college football playoffs finna hit because I felt the same way last year, and then the college football playoffs happened, and I was watching every. It
was because of Michael Penix and his do rag.
That's real QB1 right there. Nigga, I have bias. That makes sense. Look,
actually. Earlier when we were talking about this, I mentioned NIL, and I forgot to bring up that the number one recruit in the country, what's his name? Bryce Underwood. He's from Michigan, but he's been linked to LSU. He had committed to LSU like a long time ago. That was his team. That was his thing. And recently, maybe like a couple days ago, actually, he flipped his commitment from LSU to Michigan, his home state team. And it's believed that Michigan is paying him. Initially, I seen the number was 10.5, but I think it's 12 now. But they're paying him $12 million. Him and his family, of course, $12 million in like NIL deal. And the only reason they're able to do this, I just seen, is because I think it's like the fourth richest person in the world. He doesn't care about college football, but he happened to marry a wife who went to Michigan and was a Michigan fan. And she was like, hey, babe, can you just go ahead and give this kid an NIL deal so he can sign with Michigan?
And I was also hearing that Tom Brady was having a conversation with dude too, as well.
They go to Michigan. I forgot about that too.
So one of the greatest football players of all time with a combination of that much money and like you're like a hometown kid.
And this this is only a rumor, but this $12.5 million. But it's saying this $12.5 million he got to flip from LSU to Michigan. That's more than the average salary of nearly every NFL running back and more than the base salary of every player in the NFL besides 5 quarterbacks. And he's 18 years old. Like
18-year-olds shouldn't have that much access to money, bro. That's fucking insane. Hey man, I'm glad he went under that Kendrick Perkins system. My God. My fucking goodness. Now you say what you say, and I have a tweet response. I got a tweet response because when I saw this, it got me thinking. some really interesting things. Keyshawn Bout, former LSU guy, NIL messing college football up. Hate seeing people choosing schools based off money and not opportunity. And I'm like,
That name looks familiar.
name sounds really fucking familiar. And I'm like, let me look this nigga up real quick. Lo and fucking behold, I found him very quickly. I was like, oh, we talked about you before. On January 25th of 2024, you were issued a warrant for your arrest in connection to an online gambling investigation. And you were alleged to place 8,900 wagers while underage, including at least 6 on LSU football games. Now, it does say in July 16th,
He beat the case.
all gambling charges against Bout were dropped. Didn't say he beat it. It said he dropped it. He got dropped.
Same thing.
I get it. Hey, it's the power of LSU, baby.
Yeah.
It's Power 5 right there. You got OBJ, Shaquille O'Neal, and all them other niggas. You gonna find a way. But it's just so funny how you said that, my nigga. I'm like, it's like the Paul George thing.
Read the room. Read the room, bro.
Read the fucking room, nigga. I get that you LSU and you hurt, but nigga, you the wrong messenger. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. I want to hear shit you got to say.
So, like, right message, but really, really wrong messenger.
Like, I used to have like a fucking like video tweet. Like, you're not a good guy. You're not.
But I mean, the charges were dropped, so never know. I'm just saying.
Hey man, look.
I'm not saying nothing, but I'm just saying,
I don't know that nigga. Take it for what that means. I don't know him. I'm not vouching for shit. You know what I mean? But what I am vouching for, I ain't gonna lie, I would say go into nothing. I don't know what the fuck we was. I don't know.
Greg, it's that time, Greg. It's that time.
Yeah, I'm vouching for my picks. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm vouching for. Good shit. Good lob. Good lob. It was a little under. You know what I mean? It was.
You caught it in the
It's all some Blake Griffin shit. Yeah, type shit. I mean, I was expecting the Lou Will. Got the DeAndre Jordan instead. Still a great dunk. Now, we have some good games and some smelly games. All right. So, are we treating all these Thursday games as like primetime-esque?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the first Thursday night or the Thursday game, while people is cooking Thanksgiving, because food is never ready at fucking noon 30.
Listen, and they got a Friday game too.
They got a
Yeah,
Black Friday. Oh, interesting. Black Magic versus a Black Raiders. Okay, well,
We'll get to that. We'll get to
you. First, Bears versus the Lions. Jax, who do you have?
I don't know if I can pick against the Lions for the rest of the season until proven otherwise. Cause they just flex on niggas, bro. So I'm going with the Lions.
Oh man, shout out to that fucking song, bro. I'm gonna go Detroit. Next we have Tommy DeVito versus Cooper Rush.
Yuck.
I'm sorry, Jax. This might be a winnable game. I fear, nigga. What the fuck?
Well, you're right. I never picked the Giants because I hate the Giants.
But you don't like picking the Cowboys for anything.
But my hatred of the Giants is
and
stronger.
Mike Parsons injured.
No, he was back out there.
Okay, all right.
So I guess I'll choose. I'll go if I had to choose a quarterback. I'm taking Cooper Rush over Tommy DeVito any day of the week. So I'll go Cowboys.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll go to Cowboys too. Oh, I didn't even want to do that. That yuck. Thursday night, Dolphins versus the Packers. Get that head out your heart before you say what you about to say. Let's think about this before we say what we about to say.
The Dolphins have been disappointing me for a very long time this year. Very, very, very much so. But I feel like this entire time I've been going with the clear-cut better team. So I'll just zig and I'll choose the Dolphins, unfortunately.
Okay. Good. And because I want to be different, I'll pick the Packers because we can't agree on everything.
Yeah.
So I'll pick the Packers. But it wouldn't surprise me if the Dolphins won. Friday night, real black magic. The Black Raiders plus Max Crosby versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
I am going with
Arrowhead too, right?
Yeah.
Y'all fuck. Yeah.
I'm humbly picking the Chiefs. It'll be a nice and competitive game, and I will be picking the Kansas City Chiefs to win.
Who's the quarterback for the Raiders?
Gardner Minshew.
Fuck. I haven't heard him in a minute. I'm gonna humbly pick the Chiefs as well. I'm sorry. Sorry to say that. Sunday night, 49ers versus the Bills. Me personally, I'm gonna humbly pick the best team in the state of New York, and that is Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
I don't know if Brock Purdy is gonna play or not. Purdy or Nick Bosa. I don't know if they're playing.
I can't stop thinking about that tweet. Damn.
I really don't know. I'll go with the Bills too. Then I'm not gonna lie.
All right. And finally, oh man, what a Monday night adventure! This is not a team game. This is Jameis Winston versus Bo Nix, nigga. That's how I'm viewing this.
And of course, I'm pretty sure you're gonna go with him as well. But we have to pick the GOAT, Jameis Winston.
And I'm saying that shit disrespectfully. I don't give a fuck. I'm not humble about this one. If I see this nigga pregame speech, I'm not picking the Browns. I'm picking Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston's playing, nigga. He's gonna win the game.
Yeah.
That's how it always is, nigga. And Nick Chubb. That is our picks for the NFL. We're doing this premature as last week's games haven't even finished yet. But
yeah.
Hey.
We're not gonna pick locks and upsets because we just picked like 7 games. So it don't even matter.
It doesn't matter. I don't know who's gonna get injured. No scouting report. I be basing my shit off of last week's shit. Like, yeah, this is enough. This is Merry Christmas. This is an early Christmas gift, my nigga. This is crazy. But with that being said, we have what we consider the new version of Hot Takes of the Week. But it's not that, it's
we do something different every day.
It's Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Because this drops Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving to the people that celebrate. Shout out to the Pilgrims too, I guess. But we are going to create a tier.
What they doing? What you think they do in England for Thanksgiving? But never mind, it's not a big deal. It don't matter for real.
In England,
they say don't do nothing.
You did they hate watch America during that time?
I would.
You would? I hate watching them now.
Exactly, nothing changed.
You got a point there. You got a point there, buddy. All right. I tried my best because there were some things that had like 50 things on there. I'm saying I don't think we need 50 things to rank, my nigga. Not gonna hold you.
We're not even ranking all of it because why is red wine on here?
This is fucking crazy.
It's now not really a Thanksgiving thing.
We have 5 things on here, 5 categories. Elite, meaning we'll get seconds. Great, okay, maybe, and hard pass. All right. There's certain things we're gonna save for last. We're gonna go at the front. So sweet potato casserole. I don't.
Is that just their version? Because that looked like yams essentially. Is that just their version of that?
Yeah, I think that's
It's clearly a white person made this list.
It's clearly a white person. But when I saw all the list, it just seemed like white is just a white thing.
Yeah,
I didn't see no black people make any kind of list.
But in my eye, that looks like yams, and I like yams, so I'm putting that at delete because there will be seconds
for yams.
Yes.
Now this sweet potato casserole definitely has like this is the one with the marshmallows on top and all that shit. We're gonna say this is yams. We're gonna say this is yams.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it got marshmallows on it. That's somebody yams or some shit, bro.
That's somebody said. Now stuffing. Now I'm a dressing kind of nigga.
It's the same thing.
Don't stop.
It's literally the same thing.
When white people call it stuffing, I say hard pass. But I'm gonna treat this as if black people are making this, and because it's dressing, it's great. For me, it's great.
I'm not gonna. My hot take would have been that's the best thing on Thanksgiving.
The dressing or the stuffing?
Yeah. I would put that at elite, but you can put that great though. You can put that great.
I put that great.
It's elite for me though. It's elite for me.
Sparkling.
Get the fuck. Skip that. Okay, nobody cares, bro. Like,
actually, let's get the drinks out the way. Red wine too. I don't give a fuck.
Like that's not even on. Like nigga,
I don't give
be for real.
Fuck. Scalloped potatoes.
Oh, that's like I'm not going. I hate those. We used to eat them a lot when I was growing. I hate them so much. I can't stand that.
Is it a hard pass or maybe?
I'd eat them if I had to, but like normally I'd avoid. I just really don't like them. We used to eat that so much. I hate them hoes. I
feel you. Roasted vegetables.
I mean, I guess.
Like I'm gonna put it back. Okay, I guess.
Yeah, like cool.
Mashed potatoes. I love me some mashed potatoes. I'm not.
Sure, that could be great. Okay, some in that range. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Mac and cheese, when done correctly,
it's always done correctly in my house, in my household.
How the fuck go up here? I'm trying to pull it up.
I was gonna say, let's put that early. There we go. Yeah, I'm touching the Mac, bro.
Oh my fucking god. Oh man, that's Shaq and Kobe right there, nigga. What the fuck? Ham.
I'm not really a ham person, bro. I don't like.
I'm not a ham person either, but ham for me.
We didn't really grow up eating pork, so I don't really care for pork that much. Like I will eat it, but it's not really like
Assalamu alaikum, my brother. I get it, brother. I see
Shut
it.
the fuck up, bro.
We say no to swine out here. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
like,
bro.
You know?
I don't really care for it. It can be okay. I'm like, if I never have ham again the rest of my life, I'll be fine.
I don't remember the last time I had ham, and I'll say I think stuff like ham, that shit hits better the day after when I want to make a sandwich or some shit. But me having a traditional honey ham, like I don't have to have it.
Gravy having its own thing is odd.
That is very odd. I guess.
Because like I'm gonna have gravy on my stuff, but like I don't think it should be its own category. But
I think it should be okay based off of what you're pouring this bitch on.
Yeah, it could go up or down. It can go up or
absolutely.
Down. It got to be right in the middle.
Dinner rolls.
Sure.
That might be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That might be elite right there.
Because you're not just gonna get one roll. That's
you going back for seconds for this. Yeah.
I don't have cream corn at Thanksgiving.
I don't either. I think that's some white shit.
Like I'm fine with it. I just don't eat it at Thanksgiving. That's not what we have.
It's not like a hard pass, but I'm just not going for it now. Cranberry sauce, that's a hard pass for me. I
hate cranberry sauce.
I don't fuck with it. I don't have to have it. I could never see this shit again and be cool.
Yeah.
More corn, nigga. Damn.
Cornbread. Like damn, nigga. Okay.
Damn.
There's some white people stuff, but like it's cool. I ain't got no problem with corn.
Is it like okay or is it maybe?
I'm gonna have corn if it's there, so I'll put it okay. Like it's gonna get 8.
I have a hot take about cornbread. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. Well, I'm gonna let you. Where should cornbread?
I'll put it like okay or great because if it's there, I'm gonna eat it because I like cornbread. It's made well all the time, so I ain't got no problem with it. But you're anti-black, so I can see why you don't like cornbread.
I love corn. Like it's one of the things. Like I treat it how you treat scalloped potatoes. I had it like when you're in the South, you eat it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Bro. Like I need a break from this shit, man.
No, that's real.
Like, God damn, we having cornbread for everything. Cornbread with the spaghetti. Cornbread and spaghetti make me feel the same fucking way, bro.
You like spaghetti like that?
We just had it so fucking much. I'm like, damn. I had like once I went to college, I didn't have like a red sauce pasta for like a hot minute. Because I'm like, damn, we had the spaghetti lasts for like 7 days. I'm like, nigga.
That's why you make it.
Yo, I don't want it 7 days, nigga. How people feel about chicken Alfredo is how I feel about spaghetti, nigga.
I hate Alfredo sauce. I'm not an Alfredo type of nigga.
That's real. What the fuck is this?
Is that green bean
casserole?
I ain't never had green bean casserole. I've had green beans.
I've had it before, but it's just like if you're gonna do all this, you might as well just eat stuffing or like dressing for real. Like, there's no need to have both of that shit on your plate. So I guess maybe I don't hate it. Yeah, now this shit, anything that deals with cranberry, I'm
hard pass, bro. Get that out of here.
Why the fuck is it jelly, the nigga?
Why the hell is squash out here too? Get that shit out of here too, bro.
Hey, whoa.
You like squash?
Not too much on squash. Not too much on
squash. Is disgusting.
Not too much on squash. You mix that in with some roasted vegetables, my nigga.
Squash is disgusting.
Not too much.
Oh my god!
You ain't had good squash then.
Squash is horrible. Squash just tastes terrible. No matter how it's made. Squash is. You like squash?
That the what's it? The zucchini?
That's terrible too. Like what the hell?
Whoa! Not too much on zucchini. Whoa! Whoa! Wait, hold on now. I can give you squash. Zucchini too?
What is wrong with you?
God. Are you a terrorist?
Are you? I never.
Nah, we might have to pull this one up.
You're insane.
We might have to pull that one up.
Clip this whole squash / zucchini and make that because squash is horrible. And zucchini is horrible too.
Oh fuck you! Fuck is wrong with you? If you season that bitch right, that go. Crazy.
It don't matter what you. What is
when you saute them. Hold on, yeah, you not. It's cool, bro. Just
we're gonna leave that down here. We're gonna leave that down.
We're gonna leave. I don't even want to rank that bitch.
Is that Brussels sprouts?
Brussels sprouts.
I haven't had Brussels sprouts at Thanksgiving, and I don't like Brussels sprouts in general, so I'll hard pass that.
And they smell. There's just better vegetables.
Why is there so much bread?
That's what I'm fucking saying, bro.
What the
fuck? Biscuits. That can either be great or okay with me because my granny makes some great biscuits. I don't give a fuck. Like I'll eat a biscuit before I eat a fucking cornbread because that shit will never get old for me. Biscuits?
Yeah, I would put biscuits above cornbread. It's a lot of bread on this list. I'm not gonna lie, it's too much bread.
And that's why there's only one that's gonna be elite. Yeah. Nobody's going. I ain't gonna lie. I just don't think you have the stomach to go for seconds for biscuits. You know what I mean? That's a one-time thing. You put 2 on your plate, or maybe a 1. That should be good.
Yeah, you don't do 2 biscuits. You do 1 biscuit, and then you might go back for another one. You don't 2 biscuits at once, sort of crazy.
2 biscuits, no bread, no bev is crazy. 2 Popeyes biscuits at that. So we put that okay or
we can put that okay.
Okay, bet. We'll put that okay. Apple pie. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know how I feel about pie, bro. I'm not I don't like pie.
I'm not the biggest fan of apple pie. So are you hard passing all pies?
I do not eat pie, bro. Pie is nasty to me.
Okay. Pumpkin pie, I'm gonna say you get a maybe. Get a maybe if it's.
I'm surprised sweet potato pie not on here. I don't like I said, I wouldn't eat it either, anyways. But still, it's not on here. It's surprising. But like I said, a white person made this list, so
A white person definitely made this list. And now for the grand of them all, the turkey.
I think turkey's elite, bro. I feel like a lot of people hate on turkey, like, oh, it's so dry, it's this, that, and I think turkey's elite, bro.
Anybody that says a turkey is dry, they just don't know how to cook it.
Exactly.
But, like that's just how that goes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying I've never had a dry turkey, and I'm not saying that out of all the birds, that is the more easier one to dry up first.
For sure.
But at my household,
it don't be dry. It be good. So I don't know what y'all be eating.
And on top of that, some of my family from Louisiana, so they having gumbo with they shit too. Nigga, we good. We good over here, nigga. We don't even follow the traditional rules of Thanksgiving no more. We just be bullshitting.
You just make whatever you want, bro.
So I'll put this at elite. If somebody said great, I'm not mad at it because I'm not gonna lie. Like it is elite, and I'll probably go back to seconds, but that's probably not the first thing I'll go back for as second. That mac and cheese is getting destroyed by me. Talking about my second, because I guess the etiquette is the first plate, you grab a little bit of everything, you say your grace and your prayers or whatever. That second one
you lock in on what you really want.
Yeah, the second one you lock in. For me, it's that turkey and it's that fucking mac and cheese, nigga. That's it. I don't need anything else. Maybe another dinner roll. Maybe.
No, I'm not gonna. For my second plate, I just remake my first plate.
Nah.
Well, because sometimes we be having we from the South now, so we be having like brisket and all that.
Yes, bro. Like yeah, you're right.
None of that's on this list either, which is like I said, white people be making these, but still.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
That's fucking true.
If brisket was on here, brisket would be elite.
And what's crazy is my granny and my mom make me, because we're at the age where like we contribute, like we make shit too. So I'm not just chilling, but like they always
like
make
me just chilling.
This is why we losing recipes, my nigga. You're the problem. But like they make me like fry the chicken wings. Like that's like my thing. And I'm like, niggas eat chicken wings for Thanksgiving? He said, in our household, we do. And you make them the best, so you gonna do X, Y, Z. I'm like, all right. And like, it was cute when I first did it. But the next time when them niggas said, yeah, 95. I'm like, 95 what? 95 wing?
Oh, they want to make
95? I was like, it's like 95 what? What the fuck you mean 95? That's why I said, hey, nigga, we gonna have to do this podcast before I fucking leave. Because I don't know when I'm gonna have time. I was like, that's when I knew. So I took it as like a nigga, are you serious? I took it as a nigga, are you serious? Like for like the first 5 minutes. And then like the rest of the time, I kind of took it as a compliment. I was like, okay, y'all must really fuck with this shit. For y'all to want 95 of these bitches to cover the whole family that's gonna be here. So I take pride in it now. But that first 5 minutes, I'm like, yo, you're
with me, I would have been like, it would have been like, nigga, are you serious? Then I took pride, then go back to like, oh, these niggas are for real.
I was like, yo. And like my granny be on that shit for real. Like even when I came back home for not this past time, but like when I came back in May, she was like, yeah, made me some wings. And I'm thinking she just wants something for like the weekend or something. She told me to make like 40 of them hoes. And she ate like 5 of them hoes and then put the rest in the freezer so she can eat them at her leisure. I don't know when you coming back home. I was like, yo. I'm like, Granny, these wings can't taste that goddamn good for you to just be doing it. For you to be savoring them like this.
So you should just went to Wingstop and be like, oh no, these are my special. You feel me?
Nah, my granny would catch on to this shit, bro. Nah, she'd catch on. And she only be eating wings like that. Which is crazy. I'm like, you're not even a chicken wing goer. The fuck going on? All of a sudden, you miss Wingstop when I come through. This is crazy. It's crazy. We gonna have a debate about this squash thing later, but this is what this is what the list looks like now. But that was fun. Any last words as we go into the Thanksgiving holiday as we wrap these things up?
Oh, man, tell somebody you thankful for him. I'm thankful for you, Greg, in this podcast and Alpha Progression.
I'm also thankful for you. Things don't get done without this guy right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just this nigga here. I'm thankful for this in the podcast and Alpha Progression type shit. There is an age limit to you walking with your cousins at Thanksgiving. There's an age limit to that. Take care of your kids. I said this last year. I'm saying it again. Get the fuck on somewhere. Black Friday don't hit like it used to. I think you are a war criminal if you ever decide to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go engaged in Black Friday activities.
It's not even a thing no more. You can just order everything online.
You don't order literally they have great Thursdays now, nigga. There's Cyber Mondays. There's Black Friday stuff going on right now. If you are waking up mad early in the morning, you need help. You are a war criminal. You are still living in 2006.
Mm-hmm.
Give it up, brother.
Yeah.
And lastly, I think there was something else I meant to add on to this. Damn. Hey, yo, this is not your excuse to go text your old Jones. This is not your excuse. Don't hit niggas with the future line. Tell your mother I said hello. That's not the day. Don't do that. I'm saving y'all. Saving y'all from being left on red. This is not the holiday season. You save shit like that for maybe Christmas. Maybe. That's a shot you try to that you shouldn't be taking that shot either way. But Thanksgiving is not the time for you to make that kind of shot. She with her family, brother.
She's with her family on Christmas too. I don't agree with anything Greg just said, but we move.
On God.
And we'll catch y'all next episode, whenever that is. I don't even know how the time frame works. I'm not gonna hold you because we're doing a lot right now.
It'll be a new month next time we
catch y'all in December.
Catch y'all in December.